Hello. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, I've been playing a lot of PC, not PlayStation. Um, I'm pretty much done with Bedrock Edition. uh, yeah, I don't mean to like get all anti-Bedrock right off the bat, but it's just yeah, even though I played this edition a lot. Oh, that warden disturbed me. Um, yeah, I moved to PC for a while now. But you know, every once in a while I come back on here. Um, and yeah, I'm not in the normal skin right now, but I like this. I really like this skin. No, not really. Well, no, I do like it. Uh, yeah, so I built some new rooms for, you guessed it, the network. Because as you know, the network, it'll never end. It'll never end. You know, I don't know if I made a video about the pink the whatchamacallit cherry wood room or the bamboo rooms. I hope I did because I don't want to make a video on that. Wow, what was that? Uh, all right, let's just get into it. Now, I do really like the new Tuff blocks. It goes without saying, I think they look really good, especially the bricks. And I don't know, just the coloration of it. It's like this like gray color, but like a very small hint of green. And yeah, the trial chamber saw me, so that's neat. Mojang kind of messed up the copper bulb, so that's a shame. You know. Does this liver do anything? Oh, okay. And that's freaking out, man. There we go. Yeah, the copper bulbs work weird, but you know, it's fine. This is the Tuff rooms. Yeah. Not only do we have one Tuff room, but we have two of them. This is the more fancy one. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a mindless consumer, but I really do like these textures. I always look forward to new blocks to build with, to be honest. And yeah, I like the wind symbol on this. Yeah, I do like, I guess I do like the more modern versions, but I also like the beta versions as well. I've been watching a lot of beta videos. Yeah, beta, speaking of beta, a lot of people say it's like creepy, or you know, it has this like scary atmosphere, and I only think that's partially true. Like, the beta terrain of Minecraft has this like really wondrous feel to it, like this fantasy setting kind of thing. Here's the copper rooms, because you know, more trial chamber stuff. Yeah. Anyways, I don't think beta terrain, or you know, Minecraft beta, anyways, is scary at all. I think it's more ethereal because of the terrain and the old fog, the old textures. Copper rooms. I really like the hanging signs. They're really neat. And that's strange. You can see the hitbox of the sign, it's not lined up correctly. Yeah, that's weird. And as usual, I like to put the date on everything whenever I complete it. I learned that as a kid. It was like advice given to me, like whenever I draw something, I should put the date on it. Yeah, I guess it's for, you know, memory's sake. I tried to incorporate as much copper as possible, like all the different variants of it. I'm a fan of variety, but even I think, well, I was about to say this is like too much copper variants, but who am I kidding? I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for it. But yeah, these copper bulbs are really pretty. I'm glad a new metal has been added to the game. Kind of old news at this point, but screw it. I'm saying it anyway. So yeah, the kind of an underwhelming room, but I still like the, you know, this walkway I made. Dude, that sound. Dude, that copper grate sound, I never heard that before. I only noticed it now. That is really good. I really like it. Duck, yeah. Anywho. Near this copper door. Look at this. I don't know if this trick works still, but they brought it back. Back then in Bug Rock Edition, it would, if you did this with a door, it made you like crouch down into the crawling position, but now you can do this glitch again where you open it inside yourself and you can jump up the blocks, spaces, I guess you'd call it. I don't know, I guess maybe Mojang heard my plea or my plight, or maybe they didn't. That was a long time ago at this point. So yeah, but before we move on to these, yeah, I think beta terrain is like really amazing, and I can see why people like beta Minecraft. Yeah, it just felt more like, it's probably like a lot of it is probably nostalgia, but I know that's not the main reason, or that's not the only reason why people go back to play older versions. There is something about the old terrain that's just like ethereal, and not just the terrain, but the feel of the game, like the textures, the sounds, just everything about it. And it felt like, you know, it was smaller, it felt less corporate back then. I think the fact that Notch stopped working on the game and more different people started working on it, I think that might have had to do with Minecraft, you know, gaining a new feeling. You know, because let's be honest, Minecraft isn't the same game it was. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but you know, you can't really blame people for wanting to play older versions. Side tangent over. This is the pale oak tree room. So each wood, or each tree type gets its own room. And then the wood type gets its own room as well. But that's more of a house. Yeah, we got this little campfire here. I thought the blue would be a good thing. The blue fire would be a good way to accompany. I want to go to game mode 0. This might be a dumb idea, but I want to see if the creaking spawned, because there's a creaking heart there I placed. More hanging signs. I can't miss out on that, huh? I grew some trees to like test it. I am disappointed by how they're kind of just the retexture of the dark oak tree. So I built my own custom one here. This room is kind of cramped, but I think it's just open. It's open just enough to fit this tree in and these like logs for this campfire. It's kind of a comfy place, but just watch out for the creaking. And I just realized it seems to be morning time, so if a creaking spawns, it's just going to despawn anyway. Yeah, look at that. I like how I made the leaves like crawl over. It's kind of like, you know, it feels like you're being encompassed or like overtaken inside, or some weird crap like that. I don't know. Yeah, so I guess I meant for this to be a house. Pale oak room, more like pale oak house. Yeah, the network. It's very like loosely connected now. The rooms don't really have hallways connecting things anymore. Yeah, so welcome to the Pale Oak Room. We have more of that pale moss. I am a fan of moss, and yeah, I like it. But the thing is, I'm just not that excited for updates anymore. I realized it's sad to say, but the updates are kind of lackluster, if I'm being honest. That's not to say there's nothing to enjoy about the updates, but it's just, you know, oh, they added a new wood type. Oh, they added a new tree type. That's nice and all, but, you know, it's something we've seen before in mods already, and I've been playing a lot of modded. Yeah, got a neat table here. Each new room with, like, the new wood type, I tried to incorporate all the different things as possible. Like the trapdoors, the stairs, slabs, the logs, of course the planks, the fence type. I tried to incorporate it all. Yeah, the house has been kind of ruined, so I added like the pale moss hanging to signify that it's been overtaken by nature a bit. But, you know, it's kind of still standing. I think that's a creaking heart up there. We got a nice balcony out here, and that's the last room we're going to be looking at. I better go back in creative mode. Now that I think about it, I think the daylight cycle is stuck. I made it false. That's why. But yeah, we got this neat balcony here. There's a whole bunch of moss below us because I used commands to place like all this rooted mud, all different blocks that I like to make bigger rooms. I feel like I should do more with the stuff down here, honestly. But I don't know, I gave up on this project. I don't know if it's quote unquote canceled or if it's like kind of finished, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to decide. But looking at this from the outside, it's an awkward house. It does look kind of awkward. But, you know, I don't really care if my builds look bad. You know, you build whatever you want. Here's another balcony here. I don't know, I think for what it is, the house is alright. It's fine enough. Now, last but not least, well, actually it is the least, it's like the smallest room. It's the smallest freaking room. This is like a pathetic little build here. This is the resin room, and the shape of it is supposed to resemble the resin clump. How it's almost like an ingot, but it's like cut off at the edge, kind of. Yeah, something like that. I tried to include all the variants. You got the wall here. You got just the block of resin and not the brick. I feel mentally challenged calling it resin, but it is called resin. It just, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. You got the slabs and stairs. I wanted to include a light source. Now that I think about it, I should have put a shroom light in here, but I guess the glowberry will do for now. Because, actually screw that, I'm putting it in right now. Because the shroom light does look a lot like, the resin in a way. Very similar coloration. Of course, you got the chiseled ones. Got that freaking creaking there. Yeah, not much to say about it. I guess this was made in a hurry. The acacia sign here goes well with the color. That's why I used that specifically. And yeah, I think that's about it. There is one more thing I want to show, is that I think the block of resin goes good with honey, not just the Shroomlight. Yeah, not just the Shroomlight, but with honey in general. I made this like kind of checker pattern here with honey blocks and resin blocks, and you got the honeycombs here. I think that looks pretty neat. And so resin is like, the regular block of resin is like this slime kind of block, right? First we got the slime block, and then a few years later we got the honey block, and now we have the block of resin. These are all like slimy, soft blocks you can like almost insta-mine. Well, you insta-mine these two, but this one is, yeah. And the reason why I talk about this is not just because it looks good together, but I also noticed like this trend, I guess, that they've been doing. Let's see. I'll place down these different wood types. I need to find the bamboo one. I'm sorry for prolonging this. Don't worry, it'll end soon. But yeah, look at this. We basically have green wood in the game if you count bamboo, these bamboo blocks. We now have yellow wood in the game, which, I mean, birch wood was kind of yellow, but it was like a very pale yellowish brown color. So, yeah, I don't know if you want to count that. And of course we have pink wood and white wood now. And I don't know if, well, I do know. I want to theorize basically. I need to stop stuttering. I need to get to the point. I think they're just slowly adding all of the different wood types, because a long time ago, someone requested like different wood colors, like dyeable wood, and Mojang won't be adding that. That's like on their official list of things they won't add, but they are adding like the different tree types and their wood colors. So soon I think we're gonna get like, you know, purple wood, blue wood, and I guess we already have green wood if you count the bamboo blocks. And yeah, I think, you know, one day all the colors will be complete, and not just with wood types, but maybe rock types too, because we have andesite, granite, and diorite. And yeah, I think one day like they're gonna run out of blocks to add, to be honest, which isn't bad. It just means, you know, hey, look, the game is kind of complete, I guess. Yeah, so I guess I got my point across with that. Soon we'll have all the wood types, and maybe like even like all the rock types and all that. Yeah, I don't play Bedrock often anymore, as I said from the beginning. I don't know if it's like just the age of my PS4, but Bug Rock has been really buggy for me. Well, not buggy, but it's just like I'm supposed to have the classic texture pack on, but it keeps failing to load, and my skin always fails to load too. And if I go to the skin customization menu, like none of my crap wants to load. Let's see. Let's see if it loads this time. Owned skins. Wow. Okay, there we go. Yeah. A lot of the skins I bought just don't load. And like before the Bug Rock takeover, like when it was still Minecraft PS4 edition, I had skin packs bought, and just none of them want to load now. I don't know why. I just canceled that out. Yeah, so screw it. you get the point. I don't know what's wrong with Bedrock Edition. I don't know if it's just my PS4 acting up, but yeah, I think it's time to not play Bedrock anymore, as I haven't been doing much of lately. I've just been playing a lot of modded Minecraft on my PC, and yeah, my PC likes to hyperventilate a lot because of the mods I put on, and in recent times I'm like, okay, I gotta limit it. I gotta limit how much mods I put on. You know, I don't want my PC to hyperventilate. I became more aware over the past year about, oh, I better watch how much mods I put on. I gotta look at the megabytes. I gotta see how much megabytes are being put on. I don't want my computer to hyperventilate each time I load up a mod pack and play it, So, yeah. But this network, this is just one part of it, okay? You will be seeing a lot more in the future. So, stay tuned, I guess. Oh, I don't want to end with a voice crack, that's crappy. Here's a moss castle. The moss castle is badass. Freaking awesome. Shut up, Minecraft Warden. Oh, he's pissed at something. Oh, that's not good. It's a good thing I'm not in survival mode. I think those poor frogs out there are getting destroyed. You can see them in the distance, but... Oh yeah, they're on the other side getting mad at those frogs. What a shame. Yeah, so... Thanks for watching. Oh...
Mm-hmm.